Hi, this is Aaliyah, author of Prep Ahead Meals from Scratch. Today I am batch cooking bacon. I am actually cooking my bacon in the oven. It is so much easier than cooking it on the stovetop. Plus, you don't have to deal with the mess of the splattered grease everywhere. What I do is I take a pound of bacon and I will spread it out on a cookie sheet that is covered with foil. You don't have to cover it with foil, but I like to because it makes the cleanup a lot easier. I start with cold bacon. If you let the bacon sit out too long, it starts stretching when you put it on the cookie sheet. And then once I have this cookie sheet covered with bacon, I'm going to put it in a cold oven. Then I turn the oven I set it to 400 degrees, and I'll bake the bacon for 15 to 20 minutes. Now after 14 to 15 minutes, you're going to want to start checking it because you don't want it to burn. So check it frequently for the last couple minutes that it's cooking in the oven. And then all you'll have to do is remove it from the pan and place it on a paper towel to remove the grease, and you will have tons of bacon to use in recipes. There, I have a pound of bacon on this cookie sheet. I've already covered this cookie sheet. I'm going to put them in the oven now, and the oven is cold right now, and I'm going to set it at 400 degrees once I put the bacon in. I have the bacon's in the oven, and I am going to let it cook for 15 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done cooking. Hi, I'm back. I have finished cooking this bacon in the oven. It just took a little over 15 minutes, and I am now going to move it from the baking sheet to a paper towel so I can drain it. After I have it all on, I will then just pat it dry we're going to take two pieces at one time there, and that one's just a little crispy. Then I will take another paper towel and I will pat it dry. Then it's ready for me to crumble and use in recipes. Or if I wanted to use it to make a BLT, I have really nice pieces of bacon that are nice and flat rather than all crumpled up like they end up when you cook them in a frying pan. Now there's a little bit of bacon grease on here. I'm going to show you this. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I'm going to save this rather than throw it away because I can use it to cook veggies in to give them a little bit of extra flavor rather than using oil. So I'll just put this in a sealed lidded container and put it in the refrigerator so that I can use it later on when I'm making green beans or some other potatoes or some other delicious dish. So the next time you're cooking bacon, try cooking it in the oven instead of in a frying pan on the stovetop. I think you'll find it really convenient, and it really doesn't take that much longer. It only takes 15 minutes in the oven, and you can cook several pounds at once. I have another pound over on the oven that I'm going to move to a paper towel in just a minute. You can find batch cooking tips for beef, pork, chicken, rice, and beans, as well as lentils in my cookbook, Prep Ahead Meals from Scratch. And you'll find over 100 recipes using those batch cooked ingredients in quick and easy recipes.